the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Gerald arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Ah, very well. We're back. Our sword needs repair, but that's not of concern right now. Okay, so there are the Nilfgaardians. I guess 1 point in our story. Oh, 25. No, that's not our level. 1 point in our storyline. We'll have to go down there to the Nilfgaardians, but not now. We're going there. And after that, we're going to the House of Reardon. I want to take a look. However, crafting. We have new... Oh, level 30. What the heck? Oh dear. Well, we're not level 30 yet. Cavalry armor. Can we... It's a shame that... I would like a button to see how this looks on Gerald. Superior Ursine armor. Ah, so we need enhanced first. Okay. So we need to find several parts of this set, and we have to build the lower geared version first, and then later on we can transform it. Pure draconic leather. Oh, we need to kill dragons, and we need demerithium plates. Oh, we have monster essence already. Good. Nice. That's very good. Woven silver sword. Oh dear. Oh, we need monster chunks for that. Meteorite silver ingot? Woven silver sword. Okay. Nice. Oh, trousers. Oh, we could even create one. I mean, that's not a problem at all. We have all these resources. But, yeah, we need skilled people to build what we desire. No, Gerald, you're not going to tumble down the mountain. Jump! Oh! Whoa. Whoopsie.
Medallion's humming. I said power. It's gotta be.
Cracker's gauntlets, 5 coins. I mean, okay. No, don't fall down there, Gerald. Okay. Oh, that wasn't on the map. But why are some places of interest on the map and others aren't? I guess there are a lot of places of interest here that are not on the map. That's odd. Okay. Let's get to the village. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okie dokie. That was dangerous. Damn, it's a legit mountain. How do we get down? Oh, no, Gerald, please don't fall down. Don't die. Alcohest? Alcohest is very important. You might have noticed when we rest, Alcohest resets all the bottles, the stuff that we have, that we use. So you don't have to continuously create bombs. Now you just have to do it once. And then whenever you rest and you have Alcohest, I don't know what he needs Alcohest, but then everything regenerates. Artscalic aceton or aceton, Hydrogenum, Rivian Creek, Temerian Rye. Whoa, not Dwarven Spirit! You seeing this? This is extraordinary. I mean, the entire Witcher world is full of Dwarven Spirit, but some breweries, some distilleries still remain outside the hands of the greedy Dwarves. Even though, of course, we don't know. Maybe they were bought. Maybe it's a Dwarven Spirit company behind it, but it's just labeled still the original. I don't know. We shall never know. It's the best kept secret in the Witcher world. Sorry. Okie dokie. Kindling and logs for burning, for modest pay. Gladly in grain or greens, I'll carry brush and branches from the woods to burn for fuel and warmth. Bulby. Okay, Bulby. From Metrian daughters, wickerwork, handicrafts from wicker and birch, baskets, mats, and more. Oh, hello there, Trimes. We use wicker both white and dyed, with and without bark. On request, we can also make furniture, brooms, and other such household necessities. No pots, of course. Price negotiable, crops accepted most eagerly. A wandering ratcatcher. Ratcatcher, come to town, rid your hut and yard of mice, rats, and other furry vermin. For a bit extra, I'll see to the crawly, creepy kind as well. Fast and effective, using the latest natural methods. A special magic flute from Hammelstein. You should know that story. Well, should is if you are raised in a Western, European, American styled society, this story should be relatively familiar to you. It's actually worked at or around at school, some places I've known. Using latest natural methods, yes, which do not harm to plants nor friendly beasts. Reasonable prices, effectiveness guaranteed. Is he from Hamelstein? In the original version, I believe it's called Hamelstein, the Ratcatcher of Hamelstein. In English. I never dived into that story in English. So I'm not sure that's the correct wording, but maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Free dog. What? Giving me Roger to any who'll care for him well and promise not to eat him. He doesn't. Oh no, let me guess. You don't have enough to go around to protect your dog. To feed him. He's a lovely, well-behaved mutt. Harks the hand what feeds him. What feeds him? Shouldn't that be a hand that feeds him? Which feeds him? What? But I've not left to feed him with. Yeah, we've seen that one coming. Perfect for guarding a yard and garden or herding sheep at pasture. Awfully glad to sleep in a barn. If you can take him, come see Baxter. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's still quite common, even in the 21st century, that people get animals and then they can't care for them. And whenever a shelter says we took him in, it usually means that you could say they bought him, but they bought the animal, but it's more of a contract that says I give them this animal for free, and then they contract themselves to we care for it, we pay fees, we pay the vets, we pay for food. So the animal has a chance to live a, well, life worth calling livable. If you ever should get into this situation where you cannot afford an animal anymore, and it starts to, well, suffer because of you, there are animal shelters. And even if all shelters are full, you can still ask vets or other people that have a heart for animals to help you. It is not necessary to hurt, or worse, your animals because you can't care for them. There is always a solution. They're living beings, and if you hurt a living being because you can't pay for their food, I'm going to come into your night dreams and hit you on the nose. Thank you. Don't hurt your animals. Okie dokie. Will, Dawn, and Patch. Antonia. No. Antonina. If you wear it, I can patch it. Sew it, darn it, or otherwise make it good as new or bad. That's a perfect... Damn. If you wear it, I can patch it. That's a perfect advertisement. I should write that down. If you wear it, I can patch it. The end. That's it. And what happens if someone comes in with a stone clad piece of equipment, wearable? Well, we're not going to dive into that. I'm sorry. My hands work fast and steady. Thread and patches included in the price, but if more than an hour's worth of stuff is needed, you'll have to provide it yourself. That's fair. Payment in eggs, grain, or potatoes preferred. She would absolutely agree to that. Mushroom, blah blah blah, stick him in the stew, we all know that. At least if you're civilized. Wagon for sale. Hayrack wagon for sale. Original owner, good condition, hardly used, kept in barn. Inquire with Matthew.
I know the whispers.
Granddad told me. Next to the hills once upon a time. Then along came a nice
Must be the manor the old woman mentioned. Not a single sign of monsters. Locals are either imagining things or someone scared them off. Booby trap. Whoever said it knew what they were doing. Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here. Movement. Ought to keep my ears open. Rustling. Over there. Rustling's coming from the barn.
Yeah, but we need loot, Gerald, so go ahead.
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be. Tripwire. Traps everywhere. Gotta be careful.
What the actual...
Wonder what door this opens.
Okay, yeah, we've read that before. Gnomish pranking. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak into cotton twine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set said lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth shall they swear that a dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery but good betiding. What the For the Prince of Velander's nuptials... What is in nuptials? I have no idea. It's the first time I've ever seen or heard that word. A paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, Anon jumped out the better-bred gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, then causing much merriment, once the jest was figured. That sounds like Peregrine Took was involved. A cynocephalus or a dog-head in our tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zangwebar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Elander did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with a tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why Zangubuarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. What the... What the heck? That looks problematic. Let's see if there's a back door. We might want to use that
knew
one.
What they were doing. No one's been here in a long time.
What? We can now make Dwarven Spirit. A Dwarven Spirit company will come for us now. We know the biggest secret of the Witcher world. That's problematic. That didn't happen. That's a fake recipe. Don't worry, even a Dwarven Spirit company.
Skeleton in the closet. Happens in the best families. A man. In his 30s, 40s maybe.
Why are there bloody handprints on the ground? That's
A couple of pages missing. Torn out.
loose scraps of...
And thus I die in darkness of hunger and thirst. Gods have mercy.
Okay, so... That's terrible.
Something's not right. A tripwire. Problem solved. A tripwire.
3 crossbows. That would have killed us.
Problem solved. One less to worry about. A sort of attic. Gotta get up there somehow. Might be just long enough to reach that upper level. Let's see what's up there.
Your reflexes have slowed. Hope you're not hurt. Those were my traps.
Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Well, wasn't Letho an evil assassin from the Witcher 2 game? I'm not sure. It's like 10 years ago that I played this. 10 years ago. I believe he's a assassin.
Who's them?
To the Emperor, mercenaries. To themselves, bounty hunters. To me, ordinary sons of bitches.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Hiding in a place overrun by monsters. Good idea.
Means people don't wander in by accident. And the ones who come on purpose, well, I'm prepared for them.
Assassins?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out to kill me ever since I left Lochmween.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason. Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
So maybe those men down below wound up here by accident.
Eat my own boot before I believe that. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Lead the way. We got a plan of attack?
Yeah. Improvise.
That's a good plan of attack.
We'll flail your skin off. Go for the whore son's eyes!
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scouts. Came to see if Lewis was telling the truth. Rest must be waiting nearby.
And your old pal probably knows where.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told them. Think me and him are due for a little chat.
Could be interesting. Love to see it.
Come along. Sight of two witches should loosen his tongue that much quicker.
Oh, he's a witcher, what?
Stay close to me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
Oh, so much for assassin. Oops.
Stick closer, Gerald.
This Lewis. Somehow doubt he's one of your best friends.
You know how it is in this trade. Drink with someone in the evening, check if he's robbed you in the morning.
How'd you meet?
Was before Faltas kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Reardon. Hefty bounty on his head and normal contracts were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard and make some coin. Tracking him down proved easier than killing a drowner. He was, merrymaking at the Golden Hanged Man, smack in the middle of Hag. Nabbed him, tied him up, but the guard post didn't open till dawn. So we had a few hours. Started talking, killing time. Chat was so nice that once dawn came, I let him go.
And that's why you trusted him? Felt he owed you one?
I was stupid. Stupidity can cost you, but betrayal costs even more.
Not so...
Oh, give me 1 second. Don't we have horse items? Oh no, we have... Okay, horse behavior. You already have a horse blinder. Okay, never mind. Cockatrice, dismember, bonus experience. Why only dismember? I don't need chance to dismember.
Scrooge.
One second. Sorry. I have a robot. A small one. One of these newer ones that clean the dust from your ground on their own. And, of course, he managed to get stuck. So I needed to, yeah.
Letho, greetings. Good to see you, alive and well.
Oh, yeah?
Course! We're old mates, ain't we? Who's your friend?
A new mate who knows you're a Fink.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turn.
Arno Vester's men showed up at the manor. You were the only one who knew I was there.
They'll be nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me twice.
No insult worthy of scum like you.
Careful, men! They're witches! Witches don't attack humans!
Make an exception for you. Lie still or you'll bleed to death. Tell me where Vester's men are. I'll give you something to staunch the bleeding.
They're north of here. In Lindenvale.
I'm curious. How much does the life of an old mate get you these days?
Things been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vesta showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You gotta understand, you don't say no to an offer like that.
I understand.
Hey, my medicine!
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vester.
Going with you.
Weapon repair kit, nice. That was worth it.
Winds howling.
I wanted to shoot him with a crossbow with it, didn't quite work out.
Arno Vester. Nilfgaardian name.
From Metner, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of him?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Vilf, Apple Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms. Good name for a clown.
Ones he's done in sure weren't laughing. Preferred method, rip the teeth out, keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know. But like I said, I've grown real careful.
He's the bloody bad.
Gloria's still unwell.
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms.
Nice mounts.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
Slow now.
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens. Plug your ears.
What the blazes?
A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you. Letho of Gullet. Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arno Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
Wanna kill me, but you don't even know me. Not nice. Think I have to punish you for that. But I won't kill you. I'll just cut off your hands. Cut off all your hands, one man after the other. Till the end of your days, those stumps will remind you of the mistake you made.
Bloody hell. You fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the man. He provoked me! We have no quarrel with you, but one false move and...
And what?
you will end like him. What say you to that?
What? They defeated him?
What do I say? Simple. You're as good as dead.
That's awkward.
Sanguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
Muscle clamping venom, right? And he will soon wake.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
Find this amusing?
Not so loud, Gerald. I just rose from the dead.
Zanguibarian venom could still kill you, you know. Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for, that whole farce?
Told you. I'd been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all. Found Vestor's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
Give me a second. I am sure he was evil. He was an assassin in the second Witcher 2 game. Maybe he was even the main antagonist of our story, but how did that story end? He's a Witcher and an assassin, but there are different schools of Witchers. Maybe he's from a different Witcher school. They didn't tell you that in the Netflix series.
What if he'd crossed you, like Lewis?
I had to risk it. If you hadn't cut down every last witness, I'd be a free man. Letho of Gullet is dead. Word of that would have spread across the continent in days.
Wouldn't have done it if you'd let me in on your plan.
Told you not to get involved. Well, my plan's in shambles. I should really disappear.
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
With your friends from the School of the Wolf? No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand, give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up, but then I'll head there.
Help you somehow? Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
Yes, character entry. Good. I want to read the character entry. What does the character entry say? And a stranger, Cirilla. Okay, yeah, we're going to read that later. Right now I want Letho. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Yeah, next episode.